EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center. Before we get...
Hey, Brian.
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Got Andre Drummond. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Curry in at two-guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Drummond in at the center position. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, the way that Simmons handles the ball at almost 7 feet, it's pretty much impossible to defend.
2 shots.
That free throw no good. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Curry finds Irving. That's short off the rim. Durant against Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Irving. Inside. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Irving against Drummond. Irving, the pass to Drummond. Stolen by Drummond. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Simmons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Here's Curry. Here's Simmons. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They taking the shots.
Pass to Durant. Irving for three. Drains the triple.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Durant to the middle. Simmons. Back to Durant. Goes back up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Drummond up top. And Drummond with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Outside Durant. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Durant's got 7 points.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
Double team on Drummond. Tipped away. Irving with it. Irving picks him up. Down low. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Irving. 9 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Substitutions for your Nets.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Mills. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mills. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Outside Irving. Fires in the triple.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Pass to Griffin. The three. Here's Harris. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not just a shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
Simmons, the pass to Curry. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brown inside. He's guarded by Irving. Curry against Harris. Shoots over Curry. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving, the pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Aldridge. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Drummond. Here's Simmons. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Nets, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim.
I just go back to being in my backyard. And
hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
On break from it.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Kevin Durant. Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Irving in at the one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game. From behind the arc. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Left side Mills. Back to Claxton. Pass to Brown. That's tipped. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
T-shirt, T-shirt, T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Simmons is checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And Irving is subbed in for Mills. Now here's Irving. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Durant inside. Harris on him. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Irving.
Well, that's the poise of Kevin Durant. He knows he has the advantage inside over just about anyone in this league.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Aldridge has got his first 2 points. Here's Irving. And there's another one for the Nets.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. Some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
So the Nets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Back to Dragic. From deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Spacing the floor with his shooting ability. Dragic showing he has the touch to do damage from deep.
Durant against Harris. Durant, the pass to Drummond. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Harris. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now Drummond. He's covered by Aldridge. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And there's the lob. And stolen by Simmons. To the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harris outside. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to Irving. 1:27 left to play in the half. Durant, the pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. The 3 from Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triples.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
So the Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Brooklyn calls timeout.
Nets, timeout. Fans, your Brooklyn Nets.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Harris. Curry, he's checked in for Mills. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dragic. Now here's Durant. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Irving. He's got 7. Pass to Durant. Over Drummond. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Curry, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
To the inside. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
No good. And so it's Brooklyn up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points and 3 assists. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what...
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Curry in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
You wonder what the defender who has to check Kyrie Irving on a nightly basis is thinking, because when he's dialed in, there's no checking him.
And they get it back. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Irving goes in. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Irving's got 16.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time. His teammates, they really have to step up.
Shot is good by Curry.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Drummond.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for your Knicks, Bruce Brown.
Nets on D. 17 points was their biggest margin. Curry finds Irving outside Simmons. Kick out to Brown. Down low. Here's Drummond. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Back to Curry. Out to the wing. Inside. That's good from Drummond on the assist by Griffin. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And he gets that one.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. 18 points for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Drive by Curry, and there it is for him.
Well, see, I think Steph Curry has terrific instincts. He understands when to shoot the basketball and when to put it on the deck to create a shot.
Brown against Durant. Going inside, and Durant with the big finish.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. Back to Griffin. On the wing, Curry. Over Irving. The offensive rebound. Here's Griffin. Can't hit from in close. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the basket is good. Drummond's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Griffin comes in for Ben Simmons. Harris is checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break from 17. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Out to the right wing. Right side Mills. 5 on the clock. Inside. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
The kick out to Simmons. Second shot opportunity, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shooting. They haven't missed much of anything from mid-range today.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Durant comes in for Brown. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Nets. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds in the game. Dragic passes to Aldridge. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Dragic. For 3. He buries it from 3. Dragic has got 6. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Durant. Brooklyn with the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Dragic. And the Nets lead by 15. The deep 3 from Durant. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Ben Simmons. And then it's Goran Dragic. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Mills in at the 2. No one covering.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt?
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Brown. Curry, he's checked in for Mills. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dragic. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the wing, Durant. He drops it from range. And the Nets lead by 16.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Looking to end this cold spell. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Irving. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Down low. Here's Griffin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Curry. To the inside. Over Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Now that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could. Here he goes. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Irving with it. Durant covering. Here's Drummond. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Brooklyn's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Pass to Durant. Goes up at the elbow. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Irving against Irving. And they'll get another chance. Fires for 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Drummond. Durant's got 6 in the quarter. Pass to Curry. Up top, Griffin. The kick out, Curry. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Drummond finds Curry. Three-pointer. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. And the Nets lead by 21.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 21. 1:43 left to play in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Pass to Claxton. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Irving against Aldridge. And he sinks the 11-footer. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Dragic against Drummond. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Left side, Durant. And here is Irving. Driving in. Inside. And Drummond with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win.